Today we're going to give you a free Town Hall 11 pushing base link. We've got the analysis, we've got the base link, and we've got the replays to prove that this will do the job for you. Before we get into the replays, let's break down the base so you guys can understand why this is so good. So, air attacks are obviously powerful at Town Hall 11. You have E-Dragons and regular dragons, and this looks like a nightmare. Firstly, we got single Infernos, which in particular burn up the E-Dragons. We've also got the air defenses set quite far back. Now, often air defenses get zapped out, but if you don't zap them out on this, they are in a very awkward spot. But my main thing is you cannot get both of the sweepers with a giant arrow. Now, obviously, you can line them both up, but have a look at the trash buildings on the base here. There are no trash buildings in line with two of them, so you're gonna have to get your Archer Queen to come on a really awkward angle and target one of the Archer towers behind the wall to get it to work, and even then it's no guarantee. So you're not going to be able to get both sweepers down, and if one of them lives, obviously havoc will ensue. We've also got the single Infernos. We talked about them briefly, but Queen Chargers are also strong at Town Hall 11, and Queen Chargers hate single Infernos too. Another thing I like about the base is the central town hall. Obviously, with the new trophy system we have, getting a 1-star defense will almost always mean -1, whereas 2-star is considerably more. So it's worth taking a little risk to ensure you get the best possible outcome, in particular if it's a 1-star defense. Now let's jump into some of the replays. So let's start off with Zap Witches, probably my favorite attack strategy at Town Hall 11. It's just so easy to use. Now, none of the attacks in this video are going to be perfect because all of these attacks are from Rebel defending himself. Rebel is the base builder for this one. As you can see, we've got an Air Warden, but that's also what a little bit of pushing is about. We've also got no Archer Queen with a Witch attack. Very interesting, but I don't think you guys realize how easy the lower town halls are. You can 3-star with just about anything, even if you have the wrong comp. That poor minion prince is just hung out to dry. Same with the warden as well. Really hard to watch some of the time. It really shows why Clash of Clans has to be so easy. I know this has got nothing to do with the base, but it really shows why Clash of Clans has to be so easy, because it is actually really hard for a lot of non-pro players to figure out what they should bring in their attack. Because I'm telling you this, you should bring your Archer Queen with a Witch attack. You can see this attack's going to come in, but the single Infernos on the flank, even though they don't do much versus Witches, just helping out where they can. A lot of flanking damage here. The Eagle was zapped out, and obviously that is great value for the attacker, but yeah, no real chance of getting out of this base here. Warden goes down to a Seeking Air Mine. Never thought I would say that for a Witch attack in my life. And a really nice defense here. Now, it isn't a 1-star because it's really hard to get 1-stars. Obviously, this base is going to give you as good a chance as any. But yeah, not really easy to do, but we do get a nice defense here because of how the base is set up with these 9 square compartments on the base. Makes it really hard for Witches to push straight through. One of the favorite attack strategies used by low Town Hall players, which I will never understand, is E-Drags with Lightning. Now, just in case you're not sure about it, E-Drags with Lightning are not really that good a combination. If you want to bring a couple to get rid of sweepers, sure, but E-Dragons are made to be with rage spells. They are so strong with rage spells. They are not strong without rage spells. You're better off bringing just regular dragons if that is the case. As you can see, the attacker here gonna try and get rid of the Eagle Artillery, but you can see the Eagle Artillery is set up to be anti-E-Dragon, because look, none of these chains are doing anything. None of them go for the Eagle, none of them go for those Expos, and those E-Dragons over there took down a couple of cannons and a couple of Archer Towers. That is it. Really no mass value there. Not really much the attacker got from that exchange. Going into the center here, you didn't see it that clearly, but Rebel does recommend running a double Witch CC for exactly this reason here. Most people don't bring a poison spell when they're doing attacks, and if you get a Witch come out, that can be the difference between a 1-star and a 3-star, particularly if you're defending against Town Hall 12s. If it goes horribly wrong, you've got a better chance of defending, because obviously dips, not really much you can do. And you can see this one E-Dragon here, perfectly highlighting, by the way, why E-Dragons need rages. Look at what this E-Drag's doing. hasn't shot in minutes. Feel really bad for the E-Dragon, hasn't done anything wrong, but yeah, perfectly showcasing there what is wrong with this, and this is going to be a big 1-star defense. Final replay here, and it is Zap Dragons. Now, this attack makes a bit more sense to come in with Mass Lightning because the dragons don't need rage spells. They can just do their own thing. Zap Dragons is already incredibly powerful. I bring a slightly different army where I bring only, 6 lightning, 2 quake, I believe it is, to get rid of 2 air defenses. Or I don't know if it's 2 lightning, 1 quake at Town Hall 11. I genuinely can't remember, but bring an equivalent to get rid of 2 air defenses, and then you rip this minion prince, and then you bring just rage and freeze spells for the rest. The giant arrow will get rid of 2 air defenses, and you kind of overwhelm the base. Warden coming in here. Yeah, not going to get much value with that. Definitely recommend the Warden with the main push. I can already see the comment section pointing out these replays, but actually do let me know below if you've made it this far through the video. Last year when we did this sort of base video, we did it with FCs from the builder, but obviously, you know, the builder can 3-star his own base easily, and people accuse them of deliberately failing, and whilst I don't think that's true, I can definitely understand where that is coming from. But would you rather that than this? Because, yeah, this was always going to fail. You could see the Witch CC going to town here, just making a mockery out of the attacker, and this barely gets to 1-star. Nice try here from Jaco. I mean, feels bad, by the way. This guy's probably just a random player, ended up on a YouTube video, even though he's in gold too. So you can actually see throughout this video, Rebel started at gold and moved up to crystal. So respect to him running a base that gets defenses. But if you need more bases, we recently did a top 10 Town Hall 11 base video, and there's plenty of base links there.